What's going on, Hoop fam? Hope everybody's healthy. Hope everybody's safe. Thank you for walking with me as we highlighted the 4 players that will be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in the fall. And originally, we were only going to do players, but because I have a personal tie to one of the coaches, I decided that I wanted to share some of the accomplishments of this coach with my Hoop fam. And that coach is Barbara Stevens at Bentley University. And my personal tie comes from the fact that my beautiful wife actually played for Coach Stevens at Bentley, and she also coached under Coach Stevens at Bentley. So wanted to take some time to really recognize and break down some of the things that Coach brings to the tables and why she's so successful. Coach is one of 7 coaches, and that's men and women, 7 coaches in NCAA history to attain 1,000 wins in their career. And Coach is also one of 4 coaches to get 900 wins at one university. And she's got over 900 at Bentley. So again, a very impressive, a very select group, a very distinct group. And when you have that type of success, it speaks to not only longevity and your greatness, but it speaks to your ability to evolve. And Coach has adapted with the game and has evolved and continues to bring fresh ideas. And that's one of the reasons why she's had such an extended run of success. So Coach, and when you look at college athletics and the fact that the business of college athletics continues to grow, and so with that business growing, what universities and colleges are now looking to do is leverage their athletic success for business gains more than ever. So with that being said, with the amount of success that Coach has attained at Bentley, at Clark University in Massachusetts, at UMass, inevitably other Division I's have reached out to try to recruit Coach and to a certain extent to be their coach. And Coach has remained true to her mission and dedication to the players and the university as a whole at Bentley. So shout out and respect to Coach for doing that. Coach, for the players that she's coached, Coach Stevens has had players that are All-Americans. She's had players that are players of the year. She's had players that are newcomers of the year. She's had players that are on all league teams. She's had players that are on all defensive teams for the league as well. So in terms of players, the players that she's coached, they have attained all the individual honors that you can think of. What that speaks to, us as players, we want to make sure that we're in an environment where we know we're going to get better. We know that we're going to be held accountable. And when you play for Coach Stevens, it's inevitable that you will get better. And Coach has attained all of this success, and she exudes confidence and she exudes dominance, but she has done this in a very classy and unassuming way. Coach has managed to make this about everybody except her. And that is an impressive trait, given the fact that there's so much attention on athletics. With that attention comes pressure. And when you add the attention and the pressure, it brings ego for us as participants in sports oftentimes. And we sometimes have a tendency to take ourselves too seriously in sports. And Coach has managed to gracefully make all of her success about the individuals that have played for her, the universities that she represents. That's an impressive skill. That's an impressive trait, and it deserves mention for sure. The most important thing about a coach, especially when you're in college athletics, is not the wins, but how you influence your players, how you help develop your players off the floor. As a coach in college athletics, your primary job, at least I believe, is to make sure that your young people develop so they can be positive contributors to society once they exhaust their eligibility, once they graduate, and once they're no longer under your auspices as a coach. And The overwhelming majority of players that have played for Coach Stevens have all gone on once they graduated and they no longer are players at the university. They have all gone on to make positive contributions to their occupations as well as their respective communities. So, Coach Stevens, for all that you've done for this game, for all the lives that you have positively impacted through this beautiful game that we love, you deserve all the respect and admiration that comes your way. So for this national champion, 14-time regional champion, 10 Final Four appearances, 20 regular season conference championships, 5-time Coach of the Year, Coach Stevens, continue doing what you do. Congratulations on your 2020 Hall of Fame induction, and respect. We love you.